Hey, Andy here from buildahottub.com. In this video, I'm going to talk about how we configure my super slim light with the transformer and the remote control. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so this is my super slim DIY pool and hot tub light, and it's perfect for the DIYer that's building their own hot tubs or plunge pools. Super bright, super slim, super easy to install, and it's really good value as well. However, you may need to configure the transformer and the remote control because it's lost its pairing, for example. Now, when these ship, they're already paired, so they work straight out of the box. However, if for some reason you've had to replace the transformer or the remote, then you may need to repair them with the light. So how do we do that? Well, before we get going, always a great opportunity to say please do subscribe to the channel, hit that notification icon to be notified when my videos go live. I do 2 long form videos just like this every single week, whole bunch of shorts, and everything on my channel focuses on DIY hot tubs, plunge pools, parts, and pretty much everything in between. Okay, so a quick note about the light and how it actually works. So the transformer here is taking the 12 volt power supply and then it's sending the 12 volts over to the light, and it's doing so on these different connections here at the top. Each one of these is a pair. So we've got a plus voltage with a wire for the red, the green, the blue, and the white. Okay, so it's an RGBW light. So each of those sends voltage along those cables to light up those individual LED colours. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. Now, the remote control that I have here is actually paired with the transformer. And when you're changing the colour modes from the remote, you're pointing at the transformer. So the remote needs to be able to see the transformer. It can't be in a room 20 feet away with no line of sight. The whole idea is that you use the remote here to set the light, set the mood, set the mode that you're looking for, and then with the buildahottub.com connection kit, you connect it to your spar pack, and then you use your topside control to turn it on or off. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward, the process. Now, how do we pair this transformer with this remote? So as I said, from factory, they're actually paired already when they ship. However, if you've had to replace or maybe it's lost its pairing, then the process is pretty straightforward. As you can see behind me, first things first, you need to be able to connect the transformer here up to some power. So I'm just connecting the 2 wires for the power cord, and the next thing I'm going to do is connect it to the 12 volt power supply that comes with the light. I know that it's getting power because the blue light is now on. With that blue light on, the next thing I'm going to do is press and hold for about a second the match button, which is on the V4X transformer. There's only one button on this unit, so you shouldn't have a problem finding it. After you've pressed and held that button for about a second, the next thing you're going to do, as you can see behind me on the remote, is you're going to press the cloud icon, which is in the top left-hand corner, rapidly until it actually pairs with the unit. You'll see it pairing because the light on the V4X is now going to flash, and that indicates a pairing. So when you're pressing a button on the remote, the light on the transformer flashes, and that indicates that the 2 are paired. Next step, we're actually going to connect the light up to the transformer just to make sure everything is working nicely. So as you can see from the video behind me, you're pressing the different colours on the remote. It then changes the colour on the LED. It's pretty straightforward and easy to do. A couple of troubleshooting tips for you. If you are getting power on the V4X transformer but you're getting nothing on the light, when they ship from factory, they are turned off on the remote control. So they're tested, they're paired, and then they're turned off on the remote control. You can bypass the transformer by using the black cable, which is the positive for the 12 volt coming directly out of the light. And then you can use any of the other 5 cords. So if you pick the brown cord, which is for red, you put that on the negative side of the power supply, With the positive on the black, your light should go red. So you can actually test the individual colours to make sure that it's not the light that's at fault and it is the actual transformer. 9 times out of 10 with the transformer, it's just because it hasn't been paired or it's lost its pairing with the remote. Another top tip is if it won't pair or you're struggling actually pairing the remote, hit the save key on the remote, turn the power off, turn the power back on, hit the match key and then hit the cloud button on the remote to actually pair it. And this generally clears things and you should be able to pair that remote. Obviously, if you get into trouble or you're stuck, please do get in touch. I'm always happy to help. As always, I appreciate the view. Thank you ever so much for watching this short video. I hope you found it useful and I will see you on the next video. If you've liked this video, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next video.